Let's talk about the Detroit Tigers, who were unfortunately the worst team in MLB last year, and they are probably on that pace to be the worst team this year. It's pretty much a battle between them and Baltimore in the last place, which sucks for Detroit. I like Detroit. I like the team. In the middle of that rebuild is going to take some time, and nobody likes to be in a rebuild as fans. But let us talk about a preview for what I think could happen and some things to look out for the 2020 season for the Detroit Tigers. Like I said last year, they finished 47 114 with like a 258 winning percentage. They were last in the AL Central, not shockingly. With that record, I think their goal this year, I think, is not to lose 114 games. If they can, if they lose 100, that's more acceptable. I would assume you could say, because if you lose only 100 games, you make up 14 wins, so that would put you at 60, 63, 61. You go 60, you go 61 and 100, 62 and 100, 162 games. But I think for management and everything, it's how can we not lose 114 games? We gotta improve. We can't lose that same amount of games, and that's what management is. That's what they showed in the free agency. They're like, we're not going to try to lose as many games as we did last year. Key additions, they picked up Cameron Maven, so nice veteran outfielder that they drafted in 2006, 2007, um, or that played in 2006, 2007. Um, they picked him up, and he's going to play right field. They picked up C.J. Cron and Jonathan Scope. They were both free agents, but most recently, they played for the Twins. Scope, he's a nice, he's got a powerful arm at second, decent fielder, pop in his bat. C.J. Cron, kind of the same, not good defensively. He plays first, not good defensively, but he can hammer the ball. He can hit 15, 20 homers a season, I would think, for Detroit. In that ballpark, maybe a little less because it's kind of that Detroit's a big ballpark, especially if it's dead center. Uh, I think key losses, they didn't have many huge ones, but the ones that they lost were starters like Edwin Jackson and Tyson Ross. Jackson, especially at the end of his career, trying to just keep playing, and um, and Detroit just didn't want him. And Tyson Ross, they let him go. Like I say, almost same with Jackson. Kind of at maybe not at the end of his career. He's probably still got a couple more years in him, but just not needed or not wanted by Detroit. Um, I think stuff to look for this year is was last year by Matthew Boyd an outlier? Because I mean, Matthew Boyd had a really good year for a Detroit team that was really, really bad. I mean, his win loss record was 9-12, so not horrid, under 500. An ERA of five or a full an ERA of 4.56, so not a little above, a little below average for an ERA. He started in 32 games, had 185 innings, pitched 238 strikeouts. He was an All Star last year, and I mean, was this an outlier for them, or for him? Because there was talks last year how they were going to trade him at the trade deadline. Just they don't know if he's going to be able to repeat this performance next year, and he's still on the team, so we'll find out if he can repeat his performance from last year. Another thing is Jordan Zimmerman going to have a comeback type season this year? He was horrendous last year. He had a win loss record of one and 13. He had an ERA of 6.91, almost 7 ERA. He started in 23 games. He only pitched 112 innings, 82 strikeouts. So he didn't just horrid season from Zimmerman. And he's a decent pitcher. So something must have been off, must nag an injury or something wasn't right with Zimmerman because he's usually decent at pitching. Um, are they another thing is Howard Crone and Scope going to do in Detroit? That's the thing that going to have to look out for this season is, are Crone and Scope going to be able to elevate the team? Because same with Maben. These guys are veterans of the game, and I mean you got rookies to young guys like Christian Stewart, Jacoby Jones, Victor Reyes, Doel Lugo at third. I mean, Nico Goodrum at short. This is a very young team, and they need some guidance that I think Maven, Scope, and Crone are going to have to do a lot this year. It's kind of tutor these young guys, say, this is how to improve your game, try to get these guys to better themselves throughout the season. And I think another thing is, I think maybe the farewell tour of maybe not the farewell tour, but the waning couple years of Miguel Cabrera, because he's more DH than anything at this point. So how's he gonna do this season? I'd be happy. I just want to see him play. I'd be happy if he hit 20 homers this season, because I don't know if you're expecting him to do more than that. I mean, it's Miguel Cabrera. He can still swing the bat and swing the bat hard. It's just I hope he can play at least another year after this, because I think he deserves it. And I think my guess for where Detroit's going to place with all these factors and everything, I think they're going to place last in the division. I don't see them overtaking Kansas City. I don't. That's pretty much it. It's Kansas City and Detroit in the cellar. I mean, if Detroit has a really good year and Kansas City plummets, maybe that could change. But I don't see Detroit overtaking Kansas City as the way the rosters are now. And same with Detroit from last year. Are they going to be the worst team in the league? You can make the argument right now that they are. But I think Baltimore will be the worst team in the league this year. I don't think Detroit will be. But yeah, I think they'll be last in the division. They'll be nowhere near the playoffs. So that's the end of the video. If you guys liked it, press the like button, subscribe down below. That'd be greatly appreciated. Comment, tell me what you guys think, who to look out for, who you guys are going to look out for this year out of the young guys, any of the veterans that are on the team, pitching, bullpen, who you guys looking out specifically for maybe a comeback year, maybe guys that'll fall back hard. Just let me know what you guys are looking out for in this Tigers team. But share this video with all your friends and buddies, and I will see you guys in the next video.